Hi guys, I'm Roberto Valenzuela, and this is our amazing model, Renée. And we are going to be focusing today on something that has been sort of a pickle in my life for a long time as a photographer, which is the use of natural light, right? Everybody loves natural light. It's easy, it's predictable. Well, it's predictable in the sense that what you see is what you get in the camera. But it's not predictable in the sense that you cannot choose the weather. You don't know if it's raining, if it's going to be cloudy, if it's going to be sunny. You just cannot choose which direction the light is going to come from. When you have this amount of unpredictable variables, it makes for a photographer to just have a specific style very difficult. You either have high contrast natural light hitting the person directly or going through a window, or you have indirect light bouncing off the floor and you get that soft light. But at the end of the day, the problem is you also get a lot of flat light. And the problem with flat light is that if the light on the subject is the same intensity as the light in the background, illuminating the background, then you just don't have any separation. And then when you see photographers shooting natural light, you see everybody kind of looks similar. The photos are still beautiful because natural light's amazing, but it looks similar. So how do you as a photographer stand out a little bit, do something a little extra, okay? And the only way to do that, which is what I found, is by adding a little bit of light into it. Now, I found, I'm gonna be talking to you about a tool that has been kind of revolutionary. This is the Stella Pro Reflex S lights. I need things to be done quick and easy. This is all about creating beautiful light, but easy. I need it easy, I need it now. I don't wanna be complicating with a bunch of things and stuff, and it's just all these parts. I just want my natural light, and then I wanna be able to enhance it, and I wanna do it quickly, and I wanna do it simply. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a photo of Renée, and you can see by the video, the light on the left side of her face is exactly the same as the light on the right side. And to make it worse, the lighting is relatively low here, okay? So we are dealing with, let me see, let me go this way. Actually, I'm gonna go this way, go that way a little bit. That's it. I'm gonna go here, guys. So right now, I'm at ISO 400. My aperture is f2.2, and my shutter speed is at 125. That just goes to show you how dark is here, okay? To be shooting at ISO 400 at an aperture of 2.2, which is very large, and my shutter speed is still slow, still 125, this is a problem. This would be a major problem on a shoot. If she was to move left and right or do any kind of natural movement, she would be blurred, okay? And there is just no dimensionality here. So let's take a look. Let's take one quick picture here. 1, 2, 3. And I'll show you the photographs now. And then I'm gonna show you how quickly I'm going to switch it out to proper exposure, okay? Now, there's two lights that you can, there's two ways of doing this. These reflex lights can be used on their own. You can just turn them on and it shines, and there you go. The other option is to put like a Profoto adapter right here. And you don't have to do that, but if you do, and you have a Profoto softbox like this, if you have one on the job, you can just like pop it in there and you're good to go, and it will do it. And the second one is you can grab any hard modifier, pop it on, and now you have a Profoto hard modifier to control the light like that. But we're not gonna do those because we're trying to make things as easy as possible. And I know that on a job, every single person probably carries a reflector and a diffuser like this. This is just one of those typical collapsible diffusers. You can take this on any job. It's super easy. And I'm totally impressed on how I just folded that right now. So, okay, that totally worked out. Okay, guys, so what I'm gonna do now is basically do one simple goal. I'm trying to enhance the light on her and create a little separation between her and the background. Now, I'm gonna do that in two ways. I can do that by actually turning on the light and just make it look like a regular LED light, okay, with a lot of power, of course. So I'm gonna just, right here, this is at 100 lumens, and I can just turn up the power, and you can see the improvement in light from just the simple LED light that's continuous. But what makes this light super special, and what makes this incredible and unique, okay, is the fact that this will waste a lot of battery power, okay? You're not gonna be able to do this for a long time. LED lights are very power hungry. So what you can do with these lights is actually turn down this to a minimum level, just to know that you're aiming the light at her, so you can use it as a modeling light. And then I can push this little button in the back here, and that's it. One push of a button will turn the strobe feature on, and now the light will do a digital burst, okay, with double the output, okay? So in this case, the way I have it set up, it's going to do a huge output of a strobe, a digital burst. So I can actually, with the burst, I can actually choose exactly how much separation I want between her and the background. And I can also do that at 20 frames per second. So if we have a person who's a blinker, are you a blinker?
Depends on the day.
That's it. That's just pretend she's a blinker, okay? If you have a person that blinks a lot, like I do, I don't know if you can tell by the video, I can actually put my camera on fast speed, and actually 20 frames per second, this light will be able to fire at full blast, which is in this case 18,000 lumens, and I can put as much light as I want. We're gonna put a diffuser, because without the diffuser, it's gonna look like this. Here's without the diffuser. Shoulders back a little bit, that's it, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it looks like that without the diffuser, so that's quite strong, but now when you put the diffuser on, okay, and remember, this is gonna be a small modifier, mid-size modifier, large modifier. So we're gonna go to about medium-size modifier. And now I'm going to fire, and it's gonna be a lot softer light. 1, 2, 3, beautiful, amazing, and let's look at, oh yeah. So guys, look at the lighting on her now, and look at the background. You can see how she's glowing, okay? And let's say it's a little bit too much, okay? Well, I can just use my Pro Photo remote and just lower the energy. So I'm gonna push it twice, and I'm lowering the energy of the strobe. I'm gonna push it 3 times. Let's take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, beautiful, amazing. And now it's gonna be more tamed. And the other thing I can do, because this is so easy to use, I can just bring this light closer to Renee. I can bring this diffuser only inches from the light, so it's gonna become like a small light modifier, like a small 6 by 6 inch softbox type of thing. It's gonna behave like that. Let's keep it parallel to it, like parallel. Yeah, like that. So it's gonna be like this. And now she's gonna get a little bit of a more punchy light, okay, but still soft. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Yep, and now you can see it's much punchier. Now I'm gonna separate the light and get it really close to her face. Actually, just bring this diffuser close to her face. Close to her face, right about there. Keep moving that way, that's it. Right there. Now this is gonna be a huge light modifier. It's gonna make her look super, super soft. And it's gonna be beautiful. 1, 2, 3, amazing. Let's take a look at that. Okay, now you see in this photo, the lighting on her and the lighting in the background actually are more even. But when I was doing the other one, where it was more punchy, you get a better separation between the two. So that's the first thing, is that you can actually just get exactly the separation that you want. Now what I'm gonna do to finish this session is the second point I wanted to make, which is adding a little bit of drama in the photograph. Whether it's raining, snowing, or sunny, it won't matter anymore. If you have a window light situation inside, indoors, now I'm gonna add some drama to it. So I'm gonna switch this to, no, I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's go ahead and get this at an angle. So the key here, let's go that way, Andre, actually, and let's illuminate that side of her face. And then I'm gonna move this light. Let me see, let's illuminate that way. Let's bring yourself this way, stop. Let's turn your face this way, perfect. And then I'm gonna angle this light, just like that, and it's gonna grace her face in the most beautiful way. All done just like if it was natural light. So, there you go, that's amazing. And I wanna add a little bit of drama to this. 1, 2, 3, beautiful. Look at that, guys. That is just gorgeous. So you have that grace of light hitting the left side of her face. And if you want it to be more in the middle, just simply grab the light, or you can have someone hold it and move it like this, okay? And then you can bring Bring your face this way a little bit, but keep looking at the, that's amazing. 1, 2, 3, beautiful. Let's take a look at that. And that looks just incredible. So let me just show you as a reminder, I'm gonna turn off this. I'm gonna turn off my Profoto remote. So that light won't work anymore. I'm gonna show you what it looks like with just natural light, and it will be just blah, okay? That's the natural light shot, and this other one over here is what it looks like with a little bit of graceful light, okay? So that's it. Number one, how to get natural light to work for you all the time. Cloudy, rainy, snowy, sunny, it won't matter. And you can achieve two main goals that are really important. One, increase the exposure on your subject and be able to create that separation between the background and the subject. And two, add a little bit of directionality to the light. Directionality that you can control, not the window, not the door, you can control it. And you're still getting that feeling of natural light. You can just dial down the power, dial up the power, whatever you want. And you can control the exposure like the ambient light and the Reflex Pro, the Reflex S, you can control them both like they were just natural light. So the shutter speed and aperture, whatever you do to your settings, are going to behave like you would behave in natural light. So that's it, guys. That's the first video. And this is how I use these things. I use these lights with a diffuser because it's portable, it's easy, and everyone has one.